Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your 2024 yearly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Cancer, welcome to 2024. We'll be doing a month-by-month forecast for the upcoming year. And it looks like a lot of you have your mind space, your head space, your heart. You have everything in the right direction of healthiness showing up for you in January. You start off with a detox card. So you're getting right on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like you want this year to definitely be more exciting, more invigorating. A lot of you're going to travel more this year, read more books, you're going to eat better foods. I feel like you could also be connecting with and meeting with new people, possibly falling in love. You may be connecting with new friendships, new soulmates. I really get this energy of expansion on all different levels. But let's dive in here. We're just going to clarify with the tarot. We have main themes for each month for you, but we're going to clarify. Now, I am getting with January, you could be like everyone else, setting healthy intentions, goals, and New Year's resolutions. But I do feel here for you that you've been learning patience. You have the Temperance card, but you've been learning this over time. So this isn't something that just rolls in January and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be healthier. You have been making healthy choices is what Spirit's been saying. You've been working on mastering self-control is what I get here for you. But January is the month for you to kind of get back into a healthier routine. And that's what I see taking shape for you. Now, you do have some really beautiful energies coming in. I see a lot of you, if you are single, this could be a year where you really connect to a lover or a soulmate here. For those of you that are looking for maybe a new place to live as well, maybe a new job, because you have a lot of new energy. You have a lot of ace energy here. You have, I was going to say the Fool, even though I don't see the Fool, it's actually the Wheel. So something is picking up pace, picking up speed for you. Again, expansion is the word that comes to mind when I think of your overall energy. So let's dive in here, Cancer. You start off with a detox card. This is your key theme for January 2024. This is all about eliminating toxicity. I'm getting here gut health for some of you as well. You may be doing dry January or looking at extremes in the way you spend money, extremes in emotion. You may be working on blending the energies, finding more patience, maybe even more meditative or mindful practices, possibly even yoga. Maybe you're going to start a new class as well, but this is about you withdrawing from drama. And I really love this because January is the blueprint that sets the groundwork for the rest of the year. And that's what's going to inspire you to make healthier choices in all areas of your life, not just health, right? Because health really plays into that spiderweb effect of all areas of your life. So this is about cleansing yourself from, again, toxic patterns, people, relationships, limiting beliefs, any of that devil energy that sometimes can creep in, right? Materialism, codependency, manipulation, and fears. This is about you releasing and withdrawing from that drama. Now, some of you, yes, you're going on a cleanse, a diet, you're releasing these things, but I also see with the Temperance, there are going to be times that your impatience may weigh out some patience where maybe you do indulge and you say, you know, I'm going to have a cheat day here. I feel like it is important for you to find that balance, to find that equilibrium, because that can be very difficult for you to maintain just a pure stride of not having any of those so-called cheat days, or, you know, some beliefs that come creeping in that you say, I'm just going to fix it with happy vibes only. No, there needs to be a balance here. And again, I feel like you are choosing healthier options, but that doesn't mean the non-healthy doesn't exist. And you understand that and you realize that here. But I also feel like there's something with mental health, Cancer. Mental health. This is about you choosing, mind over matter, possibly. This is about you really using your willpower to help you through some of these challenges. And I feel like you have a really powerful, beautiful mind, and there's nothing that you cannot do if you set yourself to it. But try not to get discouraged if you kind of veer off in a different direction, because there's duality, right? In the month of February, you have authenticity followed by the 5 of materials. 5 of materials is the 5 of pentacles. It's showing up in reverse. So I feel like you've had to go through a little bit of maybe a solo path, or maybe you felt like you were left out in the cold. But the reason for this, Cancer, was for you to find yourself along the way. It was for you to come back home to yourself and realize that you were never left out in the cold. It was the disillusion of self, right? It was an experience of, being rejected, being abandoned, or, going through something that really kind of was difficult for you. But in February here, I feel like this is about you being comfortable in your skin. It's about you saying, I'm not separate from this energy. I just needed to go within and do some healing. And sometimes that can be a lonely road. Sometimes that can be a path, right? As they say, the path to the top can be lonely, or even the spiritual path. It can be lonely, isolating at times. But what it does is it puts you closer into that connection with self. And so anything that you have gone through in the past that felt like there was a major disconnect or a facade, I feel like it was for you to break free from some sort of illusion. And this is about you being honest with yourself, ethical. You're the real deal here, but it's taken you a lot to maybe trust yourself. Now, this could be a creative idea that you have, a business opportunity. It could be a relationship, but I feel like you're making some choices that are in your highest good, and it's going to put you into that 6 of Pentacles energy and even a new beginning, because we actually see the Ace of Pentacles showing up next. The 5 plus the Ace is the 6. So that is, a gift from the universe. It's a moment of generosity, not just a moment, but a lifestyle of gratitude. It's about incorporating the blessings and the miracles, and knowing that you have what it takes to accomplish whatever you want for yourself, because you are authentic and you hold this unique vision, and only you have this specific vision for this specific blueprint that is yours and yours alone. So you could be doing something solo, right? Maybe some solo traveling. Some of you are creating a business, or you're going off and doing something in a new way. But I feel like you're going to find a new sense of belonging elsewhere. Okay. And it's because you did feel, some of you, you've gone through rejection or abandonment, or there was some sort of maybe a health change or a lifestyle change that you've gone through, or job loss, but it was to put you back into connection with you. And what we see here in March, Cancer, is you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you also have family. So you could be mending some bridges with family. For others of you, this is maybe a family-based decision when it comes to maybe a career or a home. Ace of Pentacles is the potential to have this beautiful new beginning in wealth, career, success, abundance. It could even be a gift, and I said that earlier as well. So there could be an inheritance coming in here from some sort of a loss. It's almost like I see a blessing in disguise for you in the month of March. Now, this is also ancestral healing. This is about legacy, right? Leaving a legacy behind. It's about stability, foundation. It can be parental energy. It can be fertility as well. But there's definitely a new beginning being offered here, because you felt like you missed out on something in the past. But while you were going within, you actually realized that there was a whole lot in here that you had to connect with before you could connect to external opportunities. Okay. There's something along the lines of healing some family issues as well for you. And maybe it is, you going within to heal. Maybe you'll never see that person again, that family member or someone who is like family to you. But I feel like you're being offered this gift. And they keep saying that as well. So Cancer, I mean, there could be a physical gift for you. It could be a miracle. It could be, something is offered that kind of brings you out from the cold. But I feel really good about this showing up for you. This could be a new family home. It could be a new child as well. Now, in the month of April, you have some romance. So your romance department could be taking a turn here. Whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, for those of you that are single, you certainly could be opening yourself up with this new beginning, okay? You could be actually there could be love that comes in quite quick and you're thinking, wow, I was just out in the cold in February, or I was finally coming to terms with being okay with where I'm at in my own skin. And then boom, here's a lover or a soulmate that shows up, right? For those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of fluctuations between you and another person, but some sort of maybe a karmic cycle or a karmic pattern, I feel is coming to an end, okay? And it's offering a new beginning when it comes to matters of the heart. So April is a really great month where there could be marriage. I heard divorce for some of you. That's only for a few of you. There could be a divorce. This could be strong bonds, desires, passion, trust, love, and intimacy. And this could all be happening within you, balancing out the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. So when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, some of you could even be meeting someone at work or through a course of study as well. The wheel is really beautiful energy for fortune. This is a fated soulmate union that is coming in the month of April. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this could certainly be twin flame, but it could be a friendship. It could be a family member. It could be a pet. Soulmate doesn't just have to be romantic. I do feel like romance is highlighted here for you this month. Okay, wow, beautiful month for you. May, let's take a look at May. Wow, look at this. Some of you could be traveling in the month of May, but you are definitely moving towards calmer waters. This is heaven on earth. You're the first sign to get this bliss card, and this is beautiful energy about, wish fulfillment. It's the yes card. It's the card of freedom, sunshine, happiness, and just overall feeling really good about the direction that you are moving in, because the Six of Swords, Six of Voices here, is all about you moving out of situations that were maybe a little less than ideal, especially with the Six of Pentacles, right? You had to kind of come back to yourself. Maybe you did feel like things were a little bit stuck or a little bit stagnant. Some of you were stuck in that Five of Swords energy, maybe even in 2023, just a lot of back and forth, a lot of indecisiveness, being around people that felt like they had to have the last word or maybe one up you. Or maybe even some self-mental conflict, right? Working on balancing the feminine and the masculine within you. But you're moving towards calmer waters this month, and there's a lot of happiness. Some of you literally are moving towards calmer waters. You see water there in both these pictures. So some of you could be moving near the water, traveling near the water. Okay, you could be, you're a water sign yourself, but I feel like water is going to be very, very healing, significant, and therapeutic for you, Cancer, in the month of May. All right, what do we have for June? We have some soul lessons followed by the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. Now, there's been some soul lessons around insecurity, around self-confidence, around the ego, around jealousy, okay? I feel like that's something you've been growing, you've been learning. Female or male, it does not matter, but that's where these soul lessons come in. And I feel like you're rebuilding a sense of confidence that may have dissipated or you may haven't been able to find for quite some time due to layer upon layer of conditioning, maybe due to rejection, abandonment, or just not feeling like you were at your best. But this is the card of karma, past life, wisdom, strength, learning, teaching, and a lot of inner growth. So the inner growth, I feel, has everything to do with self-confidence and, again, just feeling secure within who you are. So there's something from February that may be showing up in June, because this is authenticity. When this Queen of Wands, when she's in her power, she is highly attractive. She's magnetic. She's authentic. She lights up a room when she walks in, and she may or may not even be aware of it. So I feel like you may not even be aware that your energy is magnetized. And this is really quite beautiful for you as well, Cancer, because this is the beginning of your birth month, Cancer season, in the month of June. So it's like you've been going through so much that you don't realize that on a personal transformative level that so much has shifted for you. And you're coming out of these karmic cycles that you've had to learn and grow from. And I feel in the month of June, a lot of you are having a major glow up. And now other people are listening to you. You may be the teacher at this time. You may be the one that is offering words of wisdom, words of encouragement. They're also giving me something with tea time. Okay, maybe this is a podcast, or this is, tea time with Cancer, or it could be words of inspiration with Cancer, something of that nature. Tea hour, magic hour, maybe even rose petals. Some of you could be getting creative in your hobbies, in your business, in your looks as well, physical appearance. You may be trying a new essential oil or a new perfume, maybe a new hairstyle. Some of you may be going quite short. I feel like you're owning your look here, and it's really beautiful and magnetized. So definitely one of the best months of 2024 for you. I see a lot of really great months, which we'll overview it at the end. But we have July shaking things up with some powerful hobbies coming in here. Now with the Chariot showing up, it's reminding you to not put your hobbies and your goals to the wayside, okay? Because this can be a very quick energy with the Chariot. So there can be a lot going on for you in the month of July. I mean, this is for some of you, your birth month as well, June, July energy. But I also get here, I'm getting the song Wild Horses. I forget who sings the song Wild Horses. Can't bring me down. Is that the lyrics? Wild horses can't bring me down. So it's almost like you have these side projects. There's a lot of passion. You may be even going to music festivals in July. This can be, your joy, your creativity, things that you are interested in. And the Chariot is a very successful energy. So I feel great about this month for you as well. And Chariot is you, Cancer. I mean, this is your month to really shine. Let yourself, go towards the things that are quite passionate to you, right? That bring you excitement, bring you fun. This is really beautiful energy. I feel for a lot of you, I'm getting something big around music. Maybe you are a musician, maybe you meet a musician, maybe you attend a music concert or a festival and it's one that you'll always remember. Maybe you get pulled on stage and proposed to. I mean, this is that kind of big energy I feel coming in for you. Beautiful. All right, August. What do we have? Wow, there it is. And that wouldn't surprise me if you got proposed to the month prior, because there's your new life followed by the Lovers. Okay, this is transformation. This is big changes. You could even meet someone and it could end up really quite huge, quite quickly. Okay, if you are looking for love, or if you decide to put yourself out there on, a creative endeavor or a hobby you decide to turn into something lucrative, monetized, or financial, I almost feel like instant success. And of course, there's no such, sometimes there's get rich quick, but usually it doesn't pan out that way. But I almost feel like there's some type of overnight in a way, or it could be over month success or over month love, where something happens quite quickly for you. So trust your heart. You have the new life and the Lovers, making choices from the heart. This is a new journey. This is a rebirth. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, some of you, you could be following your passion and making a big move literally in the month of July into August. And you have this new life in a new location, maybe with some new soul tribe, new people, new lovers, new friends. Now, there could be some choices to make when it comes to this new life, right? Do I want to live there? Do I want to live there? Do I want to take that job or work from home? Do I want to, live by the mountains or the ocean? So I feel like there could be some choices. Trust in your heart, because I feel like you're being divinely guided in big ways this year. And I feel like you're definitely at times going to second guess yourself, because you were on a little bit of a streak of routine, and maybe that routine was being single for quite some time, or that routine was stuck in stagnancy in a job, or whatever it may be. So when things start to get really good for you, your first gut instinct may be to say, well, is this too good to be true? Is this, don't second guess yourself, okay? Because what you have coming in September is the King of Cups and the law of attraction. I mean, wowza. This is a big year for you. This is all about manifesting power. It's about attracting what it is that you've always wanted, truly desired, especially with temperance showing up for you, Cancer, in the beginning of the year. Excuse me, because you're making healthy choices for yourself, because you're keeping your vibration open to unlimited possibility. I feel like you're attracting the things that you've wanted for quite some time. For some of you, it is this King of Cups. For others of you, it is you balancing out the masculine and the feminine in a way where you just feel whole. You feel complete. And it doesn't mean that you have to have that job or that relationship or that thing externally to feel whole. This is a sense of feeling whole internally. This is very magnetic energy, very abundant. King of Cups, someone who's very supporting, very loving, emotionally intelligent, right? This is also someone who doesn't let their emotions get the best of them, right? They're able to sit with their emotions, feel them, make mature decisions, but they're also not going to let their anger get the best of them, or, their sadness succumb to depression, or, let themselves fly off at every single thing. You've matured. You've grown a lot here. And I feel even if you do have those moments, you're going to cut yourself some slack and say, yes, I am a soul having a human experience, but I also know that that's not what I want to repeat. I feel like a lot of you, this is someone you are meeting, okay? This is someone that you are attracting into your world. It could be even a health professional. It could be a teacher. It could be a therapist, a doctor, someone who is very in touch with their emotions. And this is someone who's going to help you manifest your attraction, your dreams as well. And I get a highly attractive energy between you and this person. So, I mean, it could be that you fall for someone who is in the healthcare industry, or someone who is, highly intuitive and emotionally intelligent. Beautiful. I mean, this is your counterpart. All right. Showing up in the month of October, we have the animal kingdom and the muse of materials. You're getting some king energy showing up here. So definitely taking action these months. Some of you could even be bringing in stability when it comes to animals, right? You could be adopting a pet this month. This can be about companionship, right? You could be reaching out and forming some sort of bonds with others. I feel like this could also be business related. I'm also getting something with a pet, like a work pet. Whether you work from home, this could be a pet, or maybe there's an office pet as well. It doesn't have to be a dog. It could be a fish. It could be, a rabbit. It could be, anything here. But the energy of animal kingdom isn't just that of animals. It can be the energy of unconditional love. It is the energy of companionship, the way that you feel towards your pets or your animals. I feel like this is something you're attracting more of into your life. And it's something quite stable. Okay, this, you could be meeting someone else who has a pet. Okay, I feel like there is this bridge as well. Some of you, there's been a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, I feel as well. And maybe it was this month, October, or excuse me, October could have been the month that maybe an animal had crossed over. But I feel for you, this is support. This is stability with this King of Materials here. This is, working your way to the top to bring in stability and abundance, but to have that support along the way. And I feel like you do. You have some sort of support, friends, family. This is coworkers, a boss, clients, patients, whoever this is here. I feel like you could also be building a business that has to do with some sort of, maybe animals or connection. Maybe you are into shamanism. Maybe you're into energy work. You may work more with animal totems. You could work with animal symbology. Maybe you're seeing a lot more animals. That could also be a sign that you are increasing your sense of stability. So just pay attention to the animal kingdom in the month of October. All right, what do we have for November? Career. We have the devil. We have the devil with the career here. So this can be at times feeling like people want many different things from you. Okay. You need to know where to disconnect and say, no, I can't do that. Or if something doesn't feel aligned within your beliefs as well with the devil, because this can be materialism as well when it comes to career. And whether it's you having some, attachments that you're working through. But I feel like this is someone around you. So just pay attention in the month of November. Someone around you could be demanding a lot or pulling at your strings. This is about you climbing the ladder. I also see some sort of power struggle, power play here, where maybe you change jobs. There could be a promotion. Maybe this is the month that you decide to turn your side hustle or your hobby into something more financially lucrative. Maybe you're deciding to retire, but I do see here that there's going to be big changes because some of you are cutting the cords. Some of you are disengaging or detaching from an old way of doing things, an old job, an old lifestyle when it comes to your career. And I feel like you're going to be better off. Okay. What else do we have for the devil? We're going to clarify here the devil showing up with the career in the month of November. What do we have, please, for Cancer in November? The Emperor. Yeah, you may be disconnecting from someone who's a little too dominant, someone who may have a very high ego. The Emperor is showing up here in reverse. I mean, if this is characteristics of yourself, if you work for yourself, maybe you are needing to kind of pull back the reins a little bit, and I feel question things, learn to question. This can also be changing your approach, doing something differently, because it could be very stressful for you in the month of November. So we don't want to get caught up in the devil and the Emperor. I do feel though that this is someone else. But if you do again work for yourself, there could be some big shifts, maybe even globally. This could be economically or around the world, but I feel like you're going to disconnect from it. Maybe you work from home, maybe you're doing something online or globally. I feel like you're going to be okay, but you're going to learn to question, and you may have to do things in a new way or learn new ways of doing things, new systems, moving money around, things of that nature. Okay, I do feel like that's going to be a big energy come November. All right, and December, we have the gifts with the Two of Materials. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And December can be a month of gifts if you celebrate the holiday season, but this is spiritual gifts as well. It's having a sense of gratitude because whatever's happening here for you in November, you're going to find some sort of resolution quite quickly. So let's say you leave a job, you're going to find a new job right away, or perhaps you've already had that set in place before you've left. I do feel like you're going to be able to balance out many different things in the month of December, but you're going to feel a lot better because you're disengaging from whatever that devil energy was. Obsessions, fears, manipulation, materialism. This is about you reclaiming your power, and it looks like you're doing a great job balancing out what you need to and not letting other people tug at your heartstrings or tug at you in any way, because it's almost like people expect you to be everything to everyone, and you're like, there's only one of me, there's not 10 of me. If you need more help, hire more help. Or it's setting healthy boundaries as well, because you're done kind of being at people's beck and call. And I feel this year for you is about you growing and learning how to incorporate you first. And not that you haven't been putting yourself first, but sometimes you really take care of others. You're a people pleaser at times, maybe even a perfectionist to a fault, or it's just that you want other people to be happy. You want other people to feel good as well. You want to help them. You want to give the great advice, but you don't always take the great advice that you dish out. This year is going to be a little different for you. This is about using your spiritual gifts, celebrating, and big gifts coming in from the universe. So regardless of what happens in November, I feel like you're going to be just fine. You're going to balance things out here in a very lucrative way, actually, because Two of Pentacles can be about multitasking, maybe even staying calm in some sort of crisis or some sort of distress showing up here. You're going to be okay because you've been planning wisely. You've been in reinventing yourself. I feel like you've been preparing for maybe some of the economic or the fluctuations from around the world. I'm getting self-sustainability. So you may be being able to self-sustain yourself. So I like how you're closing out the year here with the gifts, okay? Because you're realizing that life is a gift, that you are doing okay, and you have the ability to be resourceful and help others on this journey as well. So Cancer, you have quite a few months that really stand out in a big way, and I'm loving this because it's more than just one. One of the biggest months we see here is starting off in March even. You have the family with the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be the news of, a new family member. It could be a new job. It could be you setting some sort of foundational work for your success for the years to come. Ace of Pentacles is a really beautiful energy coming in. And then we also see in April, January, February, March, April, the real and the romance. So another powerful month, March and April, all about the love, not repeating karmic cycles or patterns. And then also May is beautiful as well. You have the bliss and the Six of Swords. So you're getting out of some sort of pickle here. You're getting out of something that's felt a little bit difficult for you. You're moving on to something brighter, something better. And then, of course, we do have the soul lesson. So I feel like June is a big month for you when it comes to standing in your power, right? You could have a major glow up and not even realize it until you say, wow, how did this happen? And then we have a lot of overnight, or in this case, over month success. So it looks like July and August are really powerful. Let's see here. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, July, August. I apologize if I got any of the months kind of mixed up here, but we're going to see quantum leaps and timeline jumps like crazy. So you may just say to yourself, wow, it was just May. How are we already in October? So you're going to see that timelines are really fluctuating in 2024, but you have the ability to jump timelines to where you want to be, what aligns with your frequency. Because there's a lot of changes happening on a world, on a global, on a collective level. So yeah, you have the hobby and the chariot coming in here in July, and then August, again, new life and the lovers. I mean, this looks to be probably one of your best years, Cancer. I'm not just saying that. I feel like you could be really attracting a higher level of commitment. You have a lot of this king energy coming in here for you. You have the lovers, you have the wheel of fortune. I mean, the only months that I would just double check your energy, just make sure that you're not getting sucked into, again, other people's timelines or sucked into lower frequencies, is again November. which we could again see a lot of changes here in the United States. Maybe other places as well. There's going to be, election season. There's a lot happening. We're going to see these ups and downs in 2024. If you thought 2019, 2020 was a big shift, this year is going to be very, very, up and down as well. But a lot of us have been preparing for this. It's like we've known that this is coming, and we're going to see a lot of new things, and we're going to see a lot of, power plays and things of that nature. But I feel like it's not necessarily new to you because you've been waiting. So November could be a month where you kind of just allow yourself to not react or not respond. You're kind of waiting for dust to settle here. But also 5 of Pentacles showing up in February. This could be a month that it's important that you connect to your inner truth. This could be a month where you really get honest with yourself about what you need to do to feel that sense of wholeness or that sense of individuality here. Because some of you could feel like you are judged, you're criticized, or you're not good enough when that's the furthest thing from the truth. And then another month here that could, you don't even have anything else that really looks too, off the chart here. I feel that February and again November are your biggest challenge months, we'll call them, but nothing you can't get through. So what else do we have here? I just want to clarify one more month. I want to look into this new life energy a little bit more. I know we did pull the, we have the Lovers, but let's take a look at this complete turn happening here for you in your month, August here. Let's see, what do we have for, August, chances are your birthday's already over, but it could be, again, that 8-8 Lionsgate portal, that there are some big changes. And look at that, Knight of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. So there's going to be a choice to make when it comes, and you have the choice showing up again with the Lovers, with the 2 of Wands, but you're going to follow your passion, follow your heart. And that's what I was getting earlier for you as well. And that's the reminder, that's the confirmation to follow your heart. Look at her. She's on that horse. When that knight shows up, right, she's passionate. She's excited. Adventure waits if she's brave enough to move forward. And you absolutely are brave enough to move forward because you want this. This is a new life that you want here, Cancer. And there's no stopping you. If you listen to your heart, you listen to your intuitive guidance, your intuitive nudges, and you choose, because look at that, she's heading straight towards the Lovers card here. So you're definitely listening to your heart, and you're passionate about this new beginning, this new life, and it's going to serve you well. I overall love the energy of 2024 for you. You're definitely going to have one of the better years, Cancer, especially when it comes to loving you and choosing you first. That is what I have for your 2024 yearly forecast, month by month breakdown. You may want to save this and come back throughout the months to do check-ins. I would love to hear what month really stood out for you the most out of all of these. Which month are you most excited about? Drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear. Thank you again, Cancer. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the channel, which I'm so greatly appreciative to be here and to help you all out because you help me in return. Thank you so very much, Cancer. Lots of love.